Alright, hey y'all. So you're probably a traditional fighting game player looking to get into Rivals League 2. You have no experience with platform fighters, but you're pretty experienced at fighting games. That's good. You're already halfway there. You just need the platforming part down. So you pick your character. I think it's cool. You find some good-ass buttons. You know, like... Yeah. And you have some idea of like the theory of how the character works, how to get kills. Like, you know, like this is a kill confirm. Or, you know, like this is your whiff punish button. Something like that. But in gameplay, you're kind of having trouble getting that to work in practice. Like you're trying to run in, you just get hit. You try to set up a back air, you like your walk up, you turn around, you try to fish for it, but it's kind of awkward. Or they just like hit you already, or they left. You're trying to whiff punish them, but you just kind of like run up, you're a little short. Or you run away. Yeah, whatever. Weird input mistakes happen, and that's just kind of how this genre goes, unfortunately. And you're trying to clean up that movement, or get it faster, get it like tighter, have more control of your own character, and that's good. So you can get a lot of offense done through just your movement, or a lot of like defensive, just like running away, being mobile. So let's talk about that. So starting off with the grounded movement, because that's like the source of most of the input errors. The main problem is that when you run, there's actually two parts. There's the initial dash. You can see it in the frame advance menu. If you dash, there's an initial dash, and then there's this run after. And if you try to turn around, you have this disgustingly long animation. Well, it's not that bad in practice. It's just frame advance. And if you try to attack out of it, you get dash attack, which is, you know, questionable depending on your character. So if you want to get a tilt out of run, what you can do is just let go of the stick. That easy. And then just input your tilt. It's just like as if you were standing or walking, you have access to everything you want. If you're running, you already have access to your smashes. You already have access to your specials, which is, you know, conditionally useful. But if those tilts, like for up tilt, you have to like let go of the stick, or, you know, let it go to neutral-ish, and then end the run that way. I like to hit down because that's what my muscle memory tells me to do. It works. It does the job. From dash, there's two ways to like kind of space yourself with dash if you're closer up. Like if you try to like do the same trick, like let go of the stick, you'll just get dash attack again. So too bad. So the thing you have to do is actually you have to, if you see like the people doing this, right? That's already like the trick, but just like, a lot of it. So if you just smash the stick in the opposite direction, you will get a pivot. If you hold it, you might like, you know, slide a little or walk a little, or, you know, dash the other way. But during this one frame of you just changing directions from your dash, let me show you one frame. So I'm dashing forward, holding back, one frame of walk, turn, and then dash. During that frame, you can input anything, including up tilt, down tilt, but it'll point you in the opposite direction because you turned around already. You know, F smash, which is easy to do normally, so it's really easy to get this, like, to do this by accident. It's good. And what else? You know, like up smash is a little harder. You have to like aim really hard, or like get that one frame to work for you. But you know, it's if you have smash stick on, then you can just do that. But if you have tilt stick, you know, your tilts are really easy out of here. Out of pivot. Another way you can like kind of shorten your dash is to hit shield. This lets you like microspace yourself, or like maybe throw, obviously, but more importantly, like jump out of shield. So if someone's like above you on this platform and you want to hit them, like that. Okay. And last thing about running that I forgot to mention is that if you are turning around, you are instantly pointing the opposite direction. So during that entire animation, I'm now pointing left. So you can jump out of this animation and you'll point the direction that you just input. And this lets you get nicer back airs. Or, you know, whatever button you would like. Like, sometimes you want a backwards facing up air. or a down air. Like, just because they're like in that direction doesn't mean you have to use that aerial, right? You can like do something silly like a falling up air to hit someone next to you. So that's just a small note. Okay, so anyways, so we kind of mentioned it. Microspacing. So you have your Wavedash. You can do it really easy in this game. It's just jump and shield at the same time, and then hold full left or full right. It's okay. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Most of the time you think about it is for whiff punishing. Other than that, I would not really worry about it. You can use it to like get rid of the turnaround animation by just wave dashing and then dashing right after. That's kind of old school. Same with like kind of like Foxtrotting, which is another old school thing that no one really does anymore, but you know, it's there. Okay, so moving on to aerial movement. So there's two ways to get in the air. There's short hop, there's full hop. There's actually more. You can run off a platform, and you can fall through a platform. So with jump, right, you have a little bit of jump frames. Pre-jump, if you're familiar with that, or jump squat. And then if you let go of jump during that, you get short hop. And if you hold jump the whole way through, you get full hop. And, you know, as soon as you're in the air, you're immediately actionable. So like right now, I can press A, boom, nair. Same with falling through platforms and sliding off platforms, or running off them. I mentioned sliding off because if you wave dash, you can also slide that way. And you can do it backwards, forwards. And yeah. So, again, if you're in the air, you press down, if you're not moving upwards, to fast fall. While you're holding down, you will also like just ignore platforms, and you also ignore the ledge. So if you just hold down, you'll ignore the ledge for cases you want that. Speaking of the ledge, when you're falling down again, you have this green box that will grab the ledge as soon as you touch it. So let me get closer to the edge. Let me get the camera closer. Okay, so yeah, as soon as this touches the thing, you will grab on the ledge. You can do your normal get up. You can do your roll from ledge. You can do jump from ledge. And then, you know, the two get up attacks, A and B. And that's the ones you usually care about. There are some other like more niche ones, like you can fall off backwards by pressing away on either stick. Press down on either stick to fast fall, or sorry, down on the main stick to fast fall off, or just down to fall off on the right stick. And then you can also combine that with like an instant double jump to like use your favorite aerial, or you know, maybe threaten someone off stage as well. But you know, that's it. So if you're just jumping onto platforms, it's a little slow. You have to like jump and then try to land, or wait to land, or like try to fast fall, and sometimes you like hold down a little too much and then you fall through. What you can do is instead wave land, which is probably more important than wave dashing in my opinion. So it lets you immediately get on platforms, it lets you immediately like do things like while landing from like jumping. It's hard to get like a full right or full left thing, so it's okay to just like use like diagonal. It'll just affect like how far you go. Same thing with wave dashing, I forgot to mention, like if you just do it, like depending on how much you want to go, you just tilt the stick more. But wave landing, right? You can do it sideways to slide off a platform, which again makes you immediately actionable, which means you can chain them together with double jump to like just move across platforms real fast. Again, use your aerial from weird angles. So like for example, you know, I said like for example, if I was having trouble hitting back air, you can do that. For example, and yeah. So you can get creative with these platforms. That's kind of like the main sauce of the game's movement. I'm having trouble showing that off, but you know, you can get like pretty nutty with it. And that's all. I think I'm missing something. Oh, okay, so in the air, right? You can only face one direction. There's no way to turn around, like other than, you know, a few ways. There you can side B opposite direction. Naturally this would like move you in the opposite direction. You can do something similar, but instead of pressing side B, you press B, but you still have to press like the reverse direction. So you just jump, press away, and then press B. It doesn't have to be that fast. It doesn't have to be frame perfect. You can do it like, you know, pretty loosely, and you'll still get the turnaround. It's not super useful with, you know, Z or neutral B, but you can do it with down B to get like the turnaround. You can do it with up B to also get a turnaround. Though again, that's also not as important because when you're free falling from up B, your ledge grab box actually gets pretty like big on both sides. You can grab it backwards. And also there's a second way, which is to press the reverse direction after you've input the after the special. That looks like this. Sorry, like this. This also reverses your sideways momentum. You can use this to kind of like, I don't know why you'd use this immediately. I can't think of anything at the moment, but it's pretty useful if you can figure some way to use it. And you can also do both at the same time. So it's like jump, reverse, B, or side B. Hold on. Reverse side B, and then press forward, and then you reverse your direction, your momentum, while still also shooting the projectile forward. I can't think of an immediate use for this. Like, I guess this reminds me of like Project M Lucas side B, which was probably more useful. But yeah, that's another game. No one cares about this that one for now. And we were playing Rivals 2. But yeah, what else? Oh, okay. So last thing I want to mention. Okay, so when you're on, like, again, I mentioned like if you slide off the edge, right, you're immediately actionable. This applies to some specials. So like if you edge cancel this, like you can't immediately act out of it. I don't have a setup for this, and I haven't practiced this very well. I actually do have a setup for this. It's really silly. Okay, yeah. So I double jump instantly out of it. You can do, you know, like your favorite aerial. I did too fast or too slow. Sorry. There you go. Okay, yeah. So you can do some silly stuff with that. And yeah. So edge canceling, pretty cool. You can like do whatever. Also matters for like some characters, like Zedder also has this alternate like down B if you press shield. He does this little flip, and then like when he hits the ground, he has that really awkward tumble animation. But if you edge cancel it, if you jump full hop and then cancel it, and also land on the platform, you're actionable again. I need to press a button to show. Oh my god, you know, you get the drift. Alright, that's all. I'm